Every desk setup consists of a variety of tech and peripherals. A setup and the gear you choose usually comes down to what exactly you intend on using the setup for and your own personal taste and preferences. Whether it's a gaming setup, a setup for work, or anything in between, a few components always remain the same, and one of those components is a keyboard. Hello, this is Simplest, and in today's video, I'll be comparing the Logitech MX Keys and the Apple Magic Keyboard. Hopefully, this video will help you choose which one is best suited for your setup. Design and aesthetics can play a huge part in deciding on the right keyboard for your setup. Both the Logitech MX Keys and the Apple Magic Keyboard look great and have clean designs. The Apple Magic Keyboard has two colour variations, Space Grey, which I believe has now been discontinued unfortunately because it's the best colourway in my opinion, with its dark grey outer case and black contrasting keys. The other option is the standard white version, which has a silver outer case and white keys. The Logitech MX Keys also has two different colour variations depending on which version you opt for. This version, which is the Mac and Windows model, displays alternating key options for both operating systems and has a gunmetal grey colour with dark grey contrasting keys. The Mac only version, which looks much closer to the Space Grey Apple Magic Keyboard and only shows the Apple key symbols, has a silver outer case and is finished with black keys. In terms of the overall design, both keyboards I would say are very similar. The Apple Magic Keyboard, like all Apple products, is more minimal, giving you exactly what you would expect from a keyboard and nothing more. Logitech, on the other hand, even though the Apple keyboard has one extra key, have loaded their keyboard with additional features, which can make the Logitech MX Keys, when compared with the Apple Magic Keyboard, seem a little busier in terms of layout. Both keyboards have a rounded corner design on the outer case and the individual keys, with the Logitech MX Keys having a larger curve on both the case and keys. When comparing the weight of both keyboards, there is a noticeable difference between the two, the Logitech MX Keys being significantly heavier. Something to bear in mind if you plan on travelling with your keyboard, but overall they both look great and would suit any setup. So setting up your keyboard is only ever usually done once, unless obviously you're pairing to a new device. The process for setting up both keyboards is really straightforward, with an additional step for the Logitech MX Keys if you want to use the dedicated software and access all of the MX Keys features. Setting up the Apple Magic Keyboard is a case of switching on the keyboard using the switch located on the back, navigating to your Bluetooth settings on your Mac, and then finally pairing with the keyboard. You can also choose to have a wired connection if you prefer, using the Lightning to USB-A cable included in the box. The Logitech MX Keys has a very similar setup process. Again, you turn the keyboard on using the switch on the back and connect it via Bluetooth in the same way as the Apple Magic Keyboard. Just like the Apple Magic Keyboard, you can use a wired connection if you prefer, using the included USB-C to USB-A cable included in the box. The Logitech MX Keys comes with an additional adapter in the box, which you can plug in and connect to, just in case you don't have a Bluetooth connected device. If you wish to harness the full features of the Logitech MX Keys, you will need to download Logi Options, Logitech's dedicated software, which allows you to customize the MX Keys to your preference. In order to do this, you navigate to the Logitech website, download the install file, install it on your device, and once set up, choose your keyboard, and here you'll find a variety of different customization options. Overall, both keyboards are really easy to set up. One of the key differences with the Logitech MX Keys is that it has these small inserts for where your fingers are supposed to sit whilst typing. It's a really nice feature and one that I feel really helps with finger placement. The MX Keys is also finished with this matte coating that Logitech claim allows better freedom of movement between keys. The Apple Magic Keyboard keys, on the other hand, are completely flat and definitely have less travel, which Apple claim provides a comfortable and precise typing experience. A full depression of the key on the MX Keys, however, is much more noticeable. Personally, I haven't had any issue switching between the two and haven't noticed any significant difference in typing speed or accuracy on either keyboard. Both keyboards are not height adjustable, which is something to be aware of, and here's a quick sound test for comparison. I would say that both keyboards offer great usability, and it's ultimately going to come down to your own personal preference on which one you prefer. The Apple Magic Keyboard really is what you see is what you get, an out-of-the-box keyboard with no frills. The Logitech MX Keys, on the other hand, is feature-rich and can be customized to exactly how you like it. One of the main features that stand out with the Logitech MX Keys is the Easy Switch feature. The Easy Switch feature allows you to seamlessly switch between three systems using the three buttons located at the top of the keyboard. As long as each device is connected via Bluetooth, you're good to go. This is great for when you have, for example, a personal device and a work device that you need to switch between. Another great feature with the MX Keys is Smart Illumination. The MX Keys frame includes proximity sensors, so that when your hands approach the keyboard it will backlight automatically. And the backlight can also be dimmed to your preferred brightness or switched off completely. This is great for when you're working in darker conditions and something I wish was included on the Apple Magic Keyboard. The battery is definitely an important point when it comes to Bluetooth keyboards. Both manufacturers are fairly vague when it comes to the expected battery life. Apple claims that the Apple Magic Keyboard with typical use should be achieving a month or more between charges. With the Logitech MX Keys it's a slightly different story. With more features comes a decrease in battery life, which is expected and a fair trade-off. Logitech claim that with the MX Keys you should be expecting to get 10 days with the Smart Illumination feature turned on, and 5 months worth of battery with the Smart Illumination feature turned off. The MX Keys will indicate that the battery is low via the LED indicator, which will turn red, and something you don't get on the Apple Magic Keyboard. If battery life is a concern, it's going to come down to what features you require and which features you'll genuinely use on a day-to-day basis. Finally, let's take a look at pricing. Starting with the Apple Magic Keyboard, at retail you can expect to pay £119 or $129 US. The Logitech MX Keys you can expect to pay £80 or approximately $99 US. One clear winner when it comes down to pricing. Choosing the right gear for your setup can be difficult. Hopefully this video has given you some insight, helped you decide on what features you require for your setup and what exactly you'll be using your next keyboard for. If you're interested in taking a look at the keyboards yourself, check out the description of this video where I've left links to them both. It'd be great to hear your thoughts in the comments and which keyboard you prefer. If you'd like to see a full review of the Logitech MX Keys, you can watch that here. Thank you again for watching and I'll see you in the next one.